Hello, comrades! Welcome to the January 2010 edition on the condition of the United Socialist States of America. Okay, I'm going to do this a little different this month. The transgressions of this administration and them their Democrats, instead of me enumerating them here, I'm going to have them in the description. I would like instead to discuss what transpired at the recent State of the Union address, plus one other subject off topic. In the State of the Union, Commander-in-Chief, or should I say Comrade-in-Chief, President Barack Obama, he attacked the banks again, saying that he was going to raise fees on the banks to recoup some of the money or the money from the bailout. Well, there's just one problem with that. The bailout money has been paid back with interest. The government made money off of the bailout. In addition, he's going to be charging those fees to banks who did not accept the bailout money. This is just class envy and class warfare taking place by them there Democrats. That's all that's about. And now, do you think those banks are going to absorb those fees and take that off their profit? No. They're going to pass that on to you and me in the form of fees or raised fees with our actions or transactions with the banks. So we're going to pay for this class envy that the Democrats are participating in and dragging that president into it also. CEO pays. He keeps condemning them for that. That's none of his business. That's none of the federal government's business. As long as it's approved by the stockholders, that's all that needs to be concerned here. That's, once again, class envy, class warfare. They keep attacking big businesses, but that's what creates the industry and jobs in this country, along with small businesses. Then, with the Joint Chiefs of Staff sitting right in front of him, he says he's going to do away with don't ask, don't tell, which is not an idea that the military favors. He didn't care. He also had the Supreme Court sitting right in front of him. The Supreme Court is a co-equal branch of government. They have the same equal authority in the running of this government as the Congress and the President. So right in front of the whole world and the nation, he degrades a decision made by a co-equal branch of government. That was protocol. That was decorum. Nobody called him to task on that. But last year when Congressman Joe Wilson said and yelled at, "You lie," he was admonished for breach of protocol. Then he complains about the Republicans with the supermajority abusing or doing something with it, stopping legislation in the Senate. Where was that complaint during 6 years of Bush when the Democrats used the supermajority to stop the Republicans and the Republican president from moving forward with their agenda? I didn't hear any complaints then about the supermajority from them, their Democrats or President Barack Obama, then Senator Barack Obama. And he keeps blaming his failures on President Bush. He's in office a year now, Commander or Comrade Obama. When is he going to start taking responsibility for his failures? Tax cuts. He said tax cuts did not pay for themselves under the Bush administration. Really? During those tax cuts, revenues to the Treasury Department increased. They more than paid for themselves. See, but that's a little fact that Democrats like to leave out. In the State of the Union, he says something to the effect he's going to decrease the amount of influence the lobbyists have in Washington, and he's going to do away with closed-door meetings and have more transparency. You know what President Barack Obama, Comrade-in-Chief, did the next day? He held a meeting. With whom? Lobbyists. How? Behind closed doors. Where was the transparency there? Another subject. Attorney General Eric Holder announces he's going to hold the terrorist trials in the city of New York. When people complained to President Obama about that, he said, that wasn't my decision. That was the Attorney General's decision. Get out of my face. Really again. So now President Barack Obama announces they're possibly going to change the venue. But I thought that was the Attorney General's decision and he had nothing to do with it. Oh, these Democrats, I tell you. All right, comrades. We'll see you. God bless you. God bless the United Socialist States of America. And God bless the nation you happen to be in. See ya.
We are springing to the call for 300,000 more, shouting the battle cry of freedom, and we'll fill the vacant ranks of our